Muy buenas, equipo. Hoy tenemos un podcast especial y os aviso que va a ser en inglés porque tenemos una invitada que no habla español porque es de Estonia. Ella es Andra Moistus y a partir de aquí voy a seguir todo en inglés. So, hello. We have here Andra Moistus. This weekend in Wodapalooza, you have been like the big revelation. You have placed second. You came out of nowhere. I think the people looking at the leaderboard before the competition, nobody, even you and even me, I think, were expecting that you were going to finish in the second place. Just for the people that is listening, I'm one of your coaches, like your on-site coach. So I know you quite a lot,
yeah.
But I'm going to let you to explain everything. So first of all, how are you doing? How are you feeling after the competition?
Thank you for the introduction. I feel good. I'm very happy with the competition, how everything felt and went, and my overall feeling is also good. I don't feel soreness or a big fatigue. Of course, there is the mental fatigue, what you get after the competition, but more or less have been a very nice week and actually a full week here and couple of more days to stay here.
Nice, great to hear you. Just to talk about it, you came here with a bit of an injury, but you managed to do the weekend. How are you feeling now with this injury in your shoulder?
Yeah, so I had a small shoulder injury for the last 3-4 weeks. The worst movements were ring muscle-ups, but luckily didn't show up as an open workout, but they came a week before.
In fact, in the open, you couldn't do the keeping ring muscle-up,
I couldn't do the keeping ring muscle-up, so just to be safe, to make it in 25%, we decided to do strict ones, so I did a couple of strict ring muscle-ups and...
A couple, more like 10.
More like 10. We're hoping it will be enough. In Wodapalooza, I was a bit scared of the bar muscle-up complex. The toes to bar also wasn't the best movement, but they changed it because of the rain, so it was in our advantage.
Nice.
And then one of the worst movements was bench press, getting the dumbbells in the starting position. And already after the workout, I felt that the shoulder didn't like it at all. During the night, the shoulder hurted a lot, and I would say that in the morning, if we would have another competition day, I probably wouldn't be able to compete. So we really had like limited reps for the bench press, and luckily the reps ended at 45 reps, and we got them all done. So all good.
Nice,
yeah.
Perfect. Great weekend. Congrats again about it.
Thank you.
So first of all, I didn't let you know about this before, but we usually do something in our podcast. That the last person that came leave a question for the next one that is coming. So the last person, in fact, was a girl that was in the Olympics.
Okay.
And she brings us a gold medal from the Olympics.
Oh, wow.
So you have your second medal from Wodapalooza.
Yeah.
This one was a bit bigger maybe, but
yeah.
Close enough.
Close.
So the question that she leaves for you is like, which other sport would have done if it's not CrossFit, and which other sport you will never do?
I would never do this beauty ice skating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, why?
I feel I don't have I don't know how to dance. I don't know how to move after music. I don't feel comfortable moving after the music. So
very hard for you then.
Very hard, and I would never wear probably a nice dress or something like that. It just feels uncomfortable.
It's not you.
If I wouldn't do CrossFit, one opportunity would be triathlon. So swimming, biking, running. Or then maybe outside rowing.
So in fact, this kind of triathlon events that we have sometimes in CrossFit, we typically have more running than biking or swimming, but you are always like on the top 3, 4, 5 of the competition. This is one of your strengths.
Yeah, one of my strengths. Right.
So I understand that this will be like another sport that you will do. Yeah, nice. So, so I want to know about young Andra. Like, not when you were a baby, but what were your first contact with the sport? What were you doing when you were in school, in high school, through the university, or whatever sport you have tried before CrossFit?
Okay, so I will still start from the kindergarten, then I went for swimming classes, but this was more like, not like hard training sessions, but more like just to learn to swim. So I didn't continue with that. When I went to first class, then I started track and field. I did track and field for
track and field is like running, or like jumping and running.
Running, jumping, long jump, high jump, javelin throw, everything. Yeah. When we were kids, then we did pretty much everything. A lot of like games with the balls, like football and stuff like that, also in the training.
Nice.
I did.
And were you like competing on this or just practicing?
Competing also. But let's say maybe not the first 4 or 5 years, but after that I started competing also.
How old were you here?
I think I started competing when I was like 12, 13, something like that.
Quite young.
Quite young. And
did you win anything?
Yes, actually I have won some medals. I have.
Nice.
But I did like when you're young, you do everything. You do long jump, high jump. You try out everything, all the events what there are.
In your case. But
And then the last years I was doing focusing on pole vault. Pole vault. So it's like running with a stick, putting it in the ground and jumping over the...
I'm going to say in Spanish just for the people because it's a very specific word. Salto de pértiga. This is in Spanish. How would you say it in Estonian?
Teivashüpe.
Perfect.
Perfect. Everybody understands.
Totally.
So with pole vault trainings, there was like less of like long distance running or cardio trainings. It was more like trying to be as fast as possible, so more like sprint trainings. Then we did a lot of gymnastics also.
So this is not really like your strength because you're not like a powerful or fast athlete.
Yeah, so I really...
Why the change?
I really like to do pole vault because it's like, I would say one of the most technical, let's say, disciplines in track and field.
For sure.
You had to be like fast, but you also had to do gymnastics, walk on your hands, do pull-ups, toes to bar, stuff like that.
Crazy.
But my problem was that I was never a fast and powerful athlete, so I was never able to, how to say, like in easy words, you have this pole and to make it like grounded. So like you
put it in
and then it goes round. So for me, I had to use very soft poles, let's say like that. And they didn't like throw me high up. So for that, you need stronger poles. They have more like strength to throw you up.
So the thing is, you need to go fast and then put it in the ground like very strong?
Pretty much you have to run very fast. The moment when the pole touches the hole, the hands already need to be straight up. So you have to push against and then wait for the drive and then bring your legs up and go over.
Crazy.
It's actually very enjoyable movement if you like get it. But even in Estonian level, you could see that I didn't have any like potential in that. I was just enjoying to do it, but there's like, I will never go to the Olympics.
I mean, the most important thing about the sport, I think, is enjoying it.
For sure.
If you have the luck to enjoy a sport that you are good at it and you can go to the highest level, that's perfect. But if not, enjoy the sport. Because it's for that.
For sure. And pretty much that's all I did in childhood. My dad has always been like very athletic. He has never competed, but already when I was like 3-4 years old, he took me to the forest to do skiing with him. Then we went biking, running, everything. So I think my dad brought me to sports a lot. And then also during my later years, we still did things together with that. Then there was a period when I a bit played football, but it was like also like next to track and field, so it was never like the priority. And then for the first 10 years I had one coach. Then I had to change the coach because my coach moved away.
In track and field?
In track and field,
Not in football?
Not in football. It was actually like just one school close to my home, and they were offering like football for girls. So I went there. I think I was like the only girl, and then in the end, because I was the only girl, then some boys also joined that way. But it was more like what you see in movies, like a village somewhere. The kids from the village come together
and play something.
So. And then when my track and field coach moved away from Estonia, I changed the coach, and then when I changed the coach, this is when I started focusing only on pole vault because the coach was really only doing pole vault.
So it was more a call for the coach than for yourself.
Yeah.
But you enjoy it also?
Yeah, I did enjoy. Well, I would say also the last years with my previous coach, we started focusing on pole vault.
Okay.
So when he left the country, he advised me to take that coach as to continue with pole vault.
Okay, nice. And at that time, how old were you?
Then I was finishing 11th grade. I think I was then around 17, 18.
Okay, so almost finishing high school.
Yeah, almost finishing high school, exactly.
I don't know Estonian school.
Yeah, we have 12 classes.
Okay.
So, and then after that university.
Okay.
So I think it was the 11th class when I changed the coach. Then I stayed with that coach for 4 years. We quite didn't match with that coach. It's like with him it was that if he sees that you don't have potential to be a high-level athlete, he a bit loses interest in you. And there were times I went to the training and I got like no comments or feedback from him, and then more and more I felt like that I don't enjoy track and field that much anymore. And the trainings also, I was like never leaving the training feeling tired, because with him it was always just like practicing technique and never like, I don't know, I never had a sweat on my forehead or something like that.
Not like CrossFit.
No, not
like CrossFit.
far from that. And then there was in university we have like classes what you have to take, and then you can get like points for subjects what you can choose. And then one of the
before that in the university, what were you studying?
What I was studying in university? Gene technology.
What?
Gene technology.
Okay. We talk about this.
So more like science.
Biology.
Biology. Pretty much we can.
Genetics
and chemistry a bit, and then biology. And then we could choose also like to get extra points, and then there were these physical education classes. So I was like, it's perfect for me. I can go to the gym and then just get the points for that.
That's good.
So I went there, and then there was one girl also coming to the gym, and then she invited me to group trainings, like usual, like this body bump and like stuff like that. And I was like, I'm not gonna do a group training. No, I'm not coming there. But somehow we like kept talking in the gym, and then in the end I was like, no, okay, I will come. And then I was like sold. I enjoyed the group training so much because finally I could like push hard, and like I had sweat on my back, and I was like, wow, like track and field next to that training is like nothing. And then
track and field looks hard.
It does, but actually when I would say that track and field is so much easier than CrossFit. Yes, the sessions is shorter, very technical. You do sprints, of course, when you're like 800-meter runner or 1,500-meter runner, you have these crazy intervals. Like, but if you're like doing high jump, pole vault, it's like
very fast. It's like 10 seconds a stop.
Exactly. So there's not like you're like pushing yourself to the limits, let's say like that. So
you begin your first contact with gym, not CrossFit, was
with
some
group trainings.
body pump, something like that.
Something like that.
And this, which year was this?
So this was my, I think, second year of university. So I was around 20, let's say like that.
20,
or 19, 20. And then we got the school holiday, and the classes ended in the university. So with the same girl, we went to a usual global gym in Estonia. It's called My Fitness. So they have like a lot of different gyms all around the city. And we went there to do the group trainings there, because one of the coaches who was giving the classes in the university also worked in My Fitness. And then from there, I ended up in one very, very cool coach. Katrina is her name. So she gave the classes like all different. We had like TRX, I don't know if you know, like ring blows and stuff like that. So my favorite training, and then I went there. Then I started following her in Instagram, and then I saw that in Estonia is happening some kind of like a functional fitness competition, similar to CrossFit, let's say like that. And previous time they had to do toes to bars, pull-ups, and I'm like, I can do them.
Like keeping pull-ups.
Keeping pull-ups, toes to bars,
CrossFit.
Actually CrossFit competition.
Like white brand CrossFit.
Yeah, exactly.
No brand CrossFit.
And then she like shared in their Instagram that like come and compete. And I'm like, okay, I can bring my toes to the bar and I can do the pull-up.
But the competition was like the first time you were doing this kind of training, or you prepare this
First time I was doing this.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
first time. Yeah. And this competition had like 6 different stages all around, not around the year, but around the summer.
Okay.
So let's say they had already had 2 stages and now the third one came.
Okay.
Little did I know about CrossFit that every competition will be different. It doesn't matter that last time there were toes to bars and pull-ups, and now I will also have toes to bars. So I get to the arena, I see a sled I have never touched.
Nice.
I see a rower, I see a box, and then there are sandbags. The sandbag was 25 kilos.
Okay.
25 kilos. I went to the sandbag and I couldn't lift it up from the
25 kilos?
Yeah.
How did you like it at that time? It was
I think I was like, I was 54 kilos, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like skinny.
How do you weigh now?
Now I'm around 70, so 68 to 70.
Okay, so it's like almost 20 kilos, like 15 kilos more. Okay. Small Andra.
But
which year was this?
It was then, I'm very bad at years, but it should be the summer of 2018. The summer of 2018.
Okay. 8 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
This was like your first contact with CrossFit, more or less.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but the thing with the sandbag was that I just also didn't know how to lift it. So the other competitors also came and then they showed me how to lift it. So,
and you learned a couple of things, because in the sandbag event here in Wodapalooza, you went unbroken in all the complex and you were the only one doing that.
And it used to be my enemy. So yeah, the competition, I don't remember the exact flow, but it was rowing, then box jump overs, then sled push, and then sandbag cleans, or sandbag over the shoulder, something like that. And I ended up finishing second there.
Nice.
Yeah, so I did all the sandbag cleans and everything.
Yeah, not bad.
So everybody in this competition were also like, who is this girl? Where did she come from?
Like Wodapalooza.
Yeah.
Second, where did she come from?
Yeah. And then different CrossFit boxes, like two of them in Tallinn, so close to my home. They invited me to join the gym and start doing the CrossFit. But the same coach who was from My Fitness, Katrina, she had a friend there, one man who used to be a football coach.
Okay.
And he was also like, no, Andra, come and start training with me. And as I knew Katrina, so I was like, okay, I know Katrina more, I will start training with that guy, not go to the CrossFit gym. So I would say like first 2 years I was training with him.
But in the CrossFit box?
So it was like that we did trainings in My Fitness.
Okay.
Then we did some trainings in the university's gymnastics room. And then because the Open came, so it means that we had to do the official Open, so we went to Tallinn CrossFit to do the Open workout there.
The Open of 2019,
19,
right?
Yes, exactly. So this was my first Open.
Okay. That was the same year that national champions were going to the CrossFit Games.
Yes. So we ended up doing the Open there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how did you do it?
I did it like that I had no idea what is this videos. Videos, you have to make videos. For me, it was just like the main coach. Priit was the judge, so he was like counting my reps and everything. And at that time, there was one girl in Estonia who was like the top level in Estonia, Anastasia. And everybody were expecting her to make it to the national champion in the games. So everything was like, the videos were made from her, she did the repeats and everything. And I wasn't even like expecting to be close to her or something.
I mean, you were doing CrossFit for 1 year, more or less?
Yeah, a half year, let's say like
half
that.
Year,
Yeah.
But did you have at that time all the movements? Like muscle up, ring
yes,
muscle
I
up?
got pretty fast. I got the toes to bars because this was something what I haven't done with the keeping one, but we did just like more like a strict toes to bars.
In track and field.
Yeah. Keeping pull-ups, I knew how to do. I could do like this strict-ish, keeping-ish, couple of bar muscle-ups. And I could do strict ring muscle-ups.
Strict ring muscle-ups?
Yes. So I had most of the movements and I could walk on my hands, so that was good. And this year, I think the strict handstand push-ups were also showing up, but it was like the first year.
With the step.
No, just next to the wall, the strict handstand push-ups.
Yeah, but the workout, how was it in the open?
Wasn't
it with the lunges and the box step overs? Box step ups with the dumbbell, one dumbbell?
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Because I remember doing this one in a box that I used to go, that it was called CrossFit Diagonal.
Yeah.
Like doing these singles in the handstand push-up, like crazy hard.
And I also did, like, you put the ab mat, then you put the floor next to make it even, and then one rep by one rep, you try to like bounce as much as possible and get one rep.
Yeah.
So
how many reps did you?
This I can't remember.
You can't remember.
Definitely, I didn't finish the workout.
You didn't finish?
No.
Okay. I mean, it was 50 strict handstand push-up, I think.
Probably. Crazy. I think I did 17. Okay.
Ooh, we'll have to check if I beat you or not.
Yeah, we have to check it. Yeah. So, anyways, it ended up like that. And there was the workout 32, 29, 27 of chest to bars and thrusters.
Okay, and what is the year of the wall ball and row? No.
Yes.
Yes, it was the year. Oh, well, wall
awful
ball.
year.
Wall balls, not for you.
Awful year. When someone asks what was the worst workout you have ever done, it is the wall ball and the row workout.
Yeah?
I remember it so clearly, doing it in the gym, and it was like, I haven't done CrossFit. I didn't know what it feels to be dying after the workout. And I remember laying there on the ground thinking like, I'm even too tired to breathe. And I can't breathe. So now it's like a similar feeling I feel almost every day. But
so this 19.1 was your first open of all.
Yes.
And how do you compare this feeling? Because you are saying now that this was the worst workout.
Yeah.
But I saw you a couple of days ago doing the open announcement here that you destroyed the time and you beat all the girls and set the world record. And I saw you how you finished. Yeah. And you were completely dead.
Completely dead.
And you were completely dead for the following hour. Yes. And I was scared that you weren't going to do the following workout. Was this one harder or was the 19.1 harder?
This one was harder, definitely. The thing with 19.1 just was that I didn't know that you are even able to go to that place, to feel that way. Now, of course, I have felt worse and worse after that. But I remember that after doing 19.1, I promised that I will never ever do this workout again. But of course, I have done it again.
A couple of them.
The
bad thing about CrossFit is like, when you get better, you don't suffer less.
No.
More.
So you suffer more, exactly. It never gets easier. No.
It gets worse, maybe.
Yeah.
Because you learn next levels of suffering.
Exactly, you learn next levels of suffering, being more efficient, making faster transitions, so it's even worse. Anyways, the first open ended up like that me and Anastasia had the same amount of points. Okay. So actually, we were tied. So we had like two national champions, let's say like that. But as I didn't have any videos made, I didn't have any proof, and Anastasia had all the videos, so it was clear that she's going to be the national champion.
Okay, so I almost go to the CrossFit Games with 6 months of CrossFit.
Yes. Crazy, yes.
That's a good proof that these national champions things wasn't a really good thing to go to the CrossFit Games, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because I wouldn't have even been able to finish the first workout.
I remember it was the rope climbs and the snatches with
61 kilos.
Yeah.
And
how do you remember your one rep max of a
I haven't. I think my snatch was like around 55. So it would be maybe I could have done some running. I don't remember if the running was first or after the snatch.
I think it was running, rope climb, snatches.
So I maybe could have done the running. Then maybe I would have made it the legless rope climb, but no snatches.
Okay. So I remember watching these games, and there were a lot. I wouldn't say a lot, but quite a few athletes not doing any snatches or dying in the rope climb.
And they made the cut straight after the first rep, so it's like
the trip.
The trip would have been just to get the CrossFit Games equipment, and that's all it is. Yeah. So looking back, like I had that kind of view on life in general, that everything happens for a reason. So even if that moment it felt like I was sad that I didn't go, now I'm like very happy that it wasn't my first games experience.
Okay,
And
yes, I can imagine.
cross my fingers and I hope I will get my first CrossFit Games
We will
experience.
cross the fingers.
Yeah.
Please, everybody who is listening to this.
And I'm more than sure that I will enjoy that experience way more than in 2019.
For sure. And after that, like seeing that 6 months of CrossFit and you were beating like the fittest in your country, did you feel like this was some kind of motivation for, okay, I'm good at this, I'm liking it, I want to go to try to be the best athlete I can here?
Yeah.
Or did this came later?
It came pretty much from the beginning that I enjoyed CrossFit a lot, and finally I felt like let's say a free bird. I can do whatever I want, because when I did track and field, the problem was that I wasn't explosive enough.
Okay.
And I enjoyed a lot of running. I enjoyed to bike a lot. And my coach told me that I'm not allowed to bike. I shouldn't be running. I should be doing only like these polymetrics to get explosive. Very specific. And then with CrossFit, you can do whatever you want.
It's the other way around. You have to do everything.
You have to do everything. So I was like, I will never get bored from that sport. I don't have to be in one single Tallinn track and field hall, the same floor, smell, everything. Of course, you're in your home box most of the time, but still you're like, it's different. You have some trainings outside, you travel around, the competitions are always different. So
for sure.
I knew it from the beginning, but I had very strongly this last track and field coach inserted very strongly in me that I will never be able to lift a lot. I will never be able to be fast running or explosive. That pretty much I'm not suitable to be an athlete.
Okay.
So this was all the time in the back of my head.
I'm already hating this coach.
Yeah, I'm looking back, I'm thinking like, yeah, kids shouldn't be going to that kind of coach.
Yeah, totally.
Never.
Totally.
And
this experience, like, so I can assume this was like mentally hard for you, like doing this and affect you in some ways. I don't know if I'm mistaken, but I think I recall you had some kind of issue with eating. You were a good eater. I know now that you were very thin. So I don't know if this was something that at the time was affecting you and CrossFit helped you to overcome this, or how was with this?
Yeah, definitely. It helped to overcome and just like was a time of a lot of changes and growing as a person and everything, and the confidence probably wasn't quite there. I knew that in CrossFit also, when I was competing in Estonia with Anastasia, we pretty much knew when it's a lifting event or a heavy barbell, she will win it. But I knew that when it's running or burpees or something like that, I could win. So my goal was in the beginning to be the best in Estonia. I could never, ever from the first years dream that I could be even competing in Miami, or that I would get, this year's they had the regionals, not semifinals, but regionals.
I mean, it's quite a huge jump.
Crazy jump.
Only a few people in the world can say that they have played second in Wodapalooza. You have won 2 events, you have been in semifinals, and you have much more to achieve. So it's amazing.
But then still inside me, I wanted to try and give my all. There were also the coach in Tallinn CrossFit who saw me trying to learn keeping ring muscle ups. It took me 3 years to do my first keeping ring muscle ups. I could do strict, but as I didn't know how to be explosive from my hips to use the hip
technique.
He told me also that, Andra, you shouldn't be doing CrossFit, you will never start keeping. That you should go do this.
This was your CrossFit coach or who?
No, he was
tracking.
No, he was working in Tallinn CrossFit.
Okay. So another person.
Another person. So already for him, he didn't like bring me down. He was more like the opposite, like I will prove you that I can do the ring muscle ups, keeping ring muscle ups. So
sometimes this is like good motivation.
Good motivation.
Yes. I'm going to do it for you.
Yeah. That I will show you. And that time we had Kevin Jurs. So he was at that time the highest in Estonia, like higher from Anastasia. She was like the let's say high hopes for Estonia to get to the games.
Okay.
And
this was after COVID, like after
after COVID.
2021
he was like before COVID, after COVID. It was always about Kevin being the best. And then I also had this feeling like, okay, but I would like to be like next to him. That there will be the best men and then the best girl, and the best girl who would also go to outside competitions.
And how was your training at this time? I mean, you have said that you begin with this coach that you had that showed you CrossFit, but were you doing like classes from the beginning? Were you doing like special programming for the beginning, or how was it?
So I think I have went to one CrossFit class in my life.
Only one CrossFit class in your life? That's crazy.
So with this coach who I started with, it was like, actually I would say no let's say how to call program behind. We were just doing something like workouts from previous opens.
Well, this is really like old school CrossFit.
Yes.
Like this running with the whiteboard. I'm going to do like the workout. Let's do this.
Let's do this. Let's practice this. Let's practice double unders. Let's practice butterfly pull-ups. We also did like a lot of like these bosu balls, like so we were standing on the bosu ball doing squats there, throwing the med ball, so it was like really everything.
I mean, it's not bad, but I think it's not for CrossFit.
But I very appreciate him, and he really like guided me to start doing CrossFit. Then the next coach who I had was from Tallinn CrossFit. He was a former weightlifter, and he was doing the program for the CrossFit classes. And then one other girl who was doing, let's say, open gym. And then at that time also Anastasia was following his program. And then it was like that I was doing some trainings with Vahur, so the football coach, and then I started doing some trainings together with Anastasia and this other girl in the open gym. And then more and more it changed to that I started going to Tallinn CrossFit, doing the open gym there, following the program, and then going once or twice a week to weightlifting classes. I think I followed the program for half a year or a year, and then I went my first outside competition from Estonia. It was to Latvia. So these years it was before COVID, so like right before COVID. I think 1 year before.
2019.
And
this is when
2019, I think it was.
2019.
And then
like 1 year of CrossFit for you.
First year.
First year.
And then I went to scale division. And I finished fourth.
Fourth in scale?
Fourth in scale.
7 years ago.
This
is like a message for everybody who is starting CrossFit now and is competing in scale. You can be here at Wodapalooza. Just train, keep training.
Keep training.
If you train with grit.programming, is better.
Yes, for sure. And then you will definitely make it faster than with 8 years.
Definitely.
But then I was fourth there, and I remember watching RX athletes there. They were doing ring muscle ups. They were cleaning 80 kilos, and I'm like, how is it possible to clean 80 kilos?
So strong.
And I remember good, it was one Swedish athlete, Norman Mikaela, who got second, and then one Norwegian athlete. I'm so sorry now, I can't remember the name, but she was in the teams in the games. She got the kid now also. And I was so like looking up to them, and I'm like, wow, like if I would be one day here, I would be like so happy. Like it would be the goal of the, I don't know, my career or whatever. But actually what happened in this competition, a good friend of mine was also competing there. That time I didn't know her, but we met in this competition, and she's living in Latvia.
Okay.
So we started communicating a lot, and it ended up like that she was very good in weightlifting, I was very good in cardio trainings.
Okay.
So we started writing our own programs.
Okay.
So I wrote the cardio
Like
part,
sharing the workouts.
and she wrote the weightlifting part, and then I traveled a lot to Latvia, she traveled to Estonia, and we were also training sometimes on headphones and on a video call, so she was in her team.
Okay.
So that was actually very cool times.
Nice.
I think it lasted for around 1.5, 2 years.
Okay.
And then it was a bit too much for her. So my goal was at that time already dreaming going to the games.
Okay.
But for
she was not on that point.
For her, she really enjoyed or missed having different kind of life. She had kids.
Okay. Yeah.
She has twins.
Okay.
She wanted to spend time with her in the summer. She wanted to enjoy the beach, and I was just like
CrossFit Games.
trainings, CrossFit Games.
Channel Vision, CrossFit Games.
Yes. So from there, she let's say she took a step back, and
Okay.
I felt like continuing alone quite wasn't the best option. So I started following a program, the program.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so
You started with the program.
yeah, I started.
I didn't know about this.
Yeah, I started with the
maybe
program.
you told me, but I forgot it.
And the goal there was that I wanted to go and train in Spain. Like it was like the program was in Mallorca. I'm like, oh my God, watching at that time Ella Kalona-Wunger was training there, and I was following her in Instagram, and I'm like, okay, so I want to also be able to go there and train there. So my goal now was to get good enough to get the attention from them and to get in their group. So
you realize that now you are probably the inspiration for other girls that are like, oh my God, I want to train with Andra Moistus.
Maybe can be. So yeah, I was following their program for I think again a year.
Okay.
And
so now we are in 2021, 22.
Yes, what year was the online semi-final? No, the semi-finals in Berlin.
In Berlin, 2023.
So it was around 2022, 2023.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
So you qualify to these semi-finals with the program?
No. So it was like, I think it was half a year before the semi-finals.
Okay.
I had the competition in Oslo Throwdown. And again, Instagram came and helped me. I was following one girl, Silja. And she had like crazy good ring muscle ups, like really nice ring muscle ups. And I was still struggling to get my first keeping ring muscle ups. And I was like already like losing my mind and hope and everything, and like I really can't do the ring muscle ups. And then I wrote to her if it would be okay to go and do her private class, that if she could teach me the ring muscle ups. So we ended up going to Norway.
Okay.
And she told me one tip to do the pullback, and I was able to do 3 keeping ring muscle ups in a row. It was like this.
Like that.
like just like I needed one cue from her.
Yeah.
And
I have you know this thing, Borrego.
Yeah.
Need this one tip.
Yeah.
We don't know which tip it is.
Tip? Yeah.
But it's like very strange thing with the hands.
Yeah.
So I will show you a video, and you have to give him one tip. And let's see if this works.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So yeah, one tip worked. And
the right tip is better than 20 tips.
Yeah, exactly. And you never know what works.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So you have to go through all of them.
Totally.
And then in this Oslo Throwdown, I think I finished.
You were competing RX Elite or what was
the
highest? The highest.
RX.
And it was the highest?
Yes, I think that there was the highest.
Because back in the days, like there weren't like elite divisions. It was like
RX was the highest. Yeah. And then I think I finished on the podium, but I'm not sure if second or third.
The podium is good.
And the final event was ring muscle ups and ring muscle ups and snatches.
Okay.
And I think it was the snatches were with 60 kilos. Somehow I managed to do them. Okay. The competition, adrenaline and everything. And at that time I was better in snatches. So let's say my 1 rep max was 62. So I was able to do 10 reps with 60. Okay. No problem.
Typical Andra.
Typical me. So, and then the ring muscle ups were 9, 6, and 3. And I think I did.
Not bad volume.
I did 6 plus 3, 6 and 3.
Okay.
So probably because I have been done all the ring muscle up skills and progressions and everything.
Yeah, you had the strength.
I had the strength and everything. So
you have this click.
Yeah. And I was so happy for the ring muscle ups and everything. So I also wrote to Celia after how it went.
Okay.
And then she told me that she would advise me to get a personal coach if I want to grow as an athlete.
Okay.
And then I asked if she would be ready to be my coach.
Okay.
And she was ready.
Can you be, please?
Yeah. So we started working together.
Okay.
So
like 2022, then.
So it is 2023.
Okay, the beginning of 23.
Yeah, 23 October. So 2023 October. Yes.
So this is after the semi-finals then?
No, before the semi-finals.
But semi-finals in Berlin were 2023?
Were they 2023?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, sorry.
Well, you wrote to me.
Okay, yeah, 2023.
So,
yes, okay. So it was 2022 then. 2022
okay.
October.
Okay, so the end of 2022.
And then we started training together with Celia.
Okay.
The approach was totally different. I started, first time ever, I touched the heavier dumbbell than 15 kilo.
Okay.
So it was like 22 and a half was usual, then up to 30, and I'm like, okay.
Okay, so like a real program.
A real program, and all the workouts I was choosing like heavy barbells. So it wasn't just like that we were focusing on heavy lifting, but it was like all the workouts also had like heavy load. And it made me very fast, a lot stronger.
Okay.
So, and then the quarterfinals came, and this was the first year they had crossovers.
Oh yeah, I remember.
So perfect for me.
I was
could
thinking
do them.
about it.
Yeah.
Did you do the crossovers before?
Yeah. No.
Or it was the first time?
It was the first time. But they were for
I
me.
know you that your double unders is, I don't know if your top movement, but
I think
it's definitely
so.
the top 3.
At least with heavy rope.
Yeah, heavy rope is like crazy.
Yeah.
I remember the semi-finals last year, this event with legless handstand wall, all the girls like doing 10 and stopping, and you were like 70.
Yeah.
So it was crazy. So I can imagine that crossovers were very good for you.
Very good for me. Then we had like row and V-ups. V-ups also first time showed up.
Yeah,
so this was like.
And luckily, I think V-ups have never shown again.
Yeah, no.
Luckily.
I would also say a stupid movement.
Totally. For competitive CrossFit, I think it's no need.
Yeah, and then I think the crossovers were together with dumbbell overhead lunges.
Maybe
Or something.
Yeah.
And this was also good for me. So the overhead position is good.
The overhead position is very good.
And then another workout, again a new movement. What came was wall-facing handstand push-ups. And I was very bad in usual strict handstand push-ups, but the wall-facing was something new for everyone. So a lot of girls were struggling with that. And I would say for me, I prefer wall-facing than the other way.
So you were struggling also,
but not that bad. Not that bad. So I also didn't lose a lot of points there.
Okay.
And the ring muscle ups were also in this workout, but I think there were 12 reps in total or something like that.
I think they were like in the end or something.
Yeah,
I
in the
remember
end.
them to be like crazy hard.
Yeah.
Because your shoulders were like.
Yeah, because we had handstand walk before, I think.
Yes, I don't know, but at least the handstand push-ups or something, all the shoulder work, and then ending with the ring muscle. Not high volume, but surprisingly hard handstand push-ups. Yes. Exactly.
And as a surprise, not expecting it at all, I made it to the semi-finals.
Amazing. 2023. 4 years after starting CrossFit.
Yeah.
And only like 1 year doing a serious program.
A serious
maybe?
program, yes. I would
6
say.
6 months with the program and 6 months with this
Celia, yes. So I would say that the moment I started working together with Celia was the time when I would count myself as starting doing like a real CrossFit training.
Yeah.
But already then I was like still prioritizing my trainings. I was going to university, but I didn't go to work.
You were like finishing the university or?
So 2023 it was like, I think I was on the second year of my, or third year of my bachelor degree, and then I changed to magister. Or maybe I was already in magister degree because I did a magister degree for 3 years because of the COVID came. And it had to be, or almost ending, I don't remember. I never remember the years or what happened, man.
So just
just I was doing.
As a curiosity, which is your university title? Do you have like both? One?
Yes, I have a master's degree.
Master's degree?
Bachelor degree was in purely gene technology.
Okay.
And then master's degree was biology and chemistry, something combined.
Okay.
Yeah.
But after finishing it, you didn't.
I didn't go to work there at all. Yeah, I just did my practical work, what I had to do, and at the same time, like I was doing some work in the laboratory, but it was all for the final thesis, let's say like that.
Okay. So when you went to semi-finals, were you still like studying?
Yes, then I was still studying.
Okay.
Yeah, I was still studying, but
you were like 26.
Yes, it should be 26. Yeah. I think I qualified to the semi-finals as placing like 30 something.
Out of 40, I think. At that time.
40 was, yes, exactly. And then the semi-finals came.
How was it?
It wasn't good. The events weren't the best.
What is not good? Do you remember your placement?
I think I finished 34th or 35th.
Okay.
Yeah. The good event for me was running and snatches.
Okay.
So with
was this one? No.
It was 55 kilo snatches or 56 kilo snatches into 800 meter run.
Okay.
And then we had 800 meter run into max snatch, 1 rep max snatch, something like that.
Was this running out of the venue or with the machines?
With the machines.
This was the year of the machines. Okay.
Yeah. Then when I was happy that I finally got my first ring muscle ups, keeping ring muscle ups, I felt like I can do 8 in a row, and I was like very happy. Then they announced that it will be with a backpack, the heavy backpack. And in a training I could do some sets and reps, but in a competition I never made it to the burpee box jump overs. So it means I never did, like, I don't know, we had to do 5 or 3 of the complexes.
So it was like 5 toes to
rings and then ring muscle up and then dips
and
or something.
With a
bag. Yeah.
Okay, not a vest, a bag.
Not a vest, but a bag. Okay. Yeah, I think 4 kilo bag.
4 kilo, not very heavy, but still. Okay.
So I think I was last one there.
Okay.
And then there was how it's called, deadlifts and bench press. Linda, yeah.
With the dumbbells for the bench press. 40 kilos for the guys, 30 something for you.
Yeah, we had 30 or 32 kilo dumbbells.
This one was crazy. I remember the dumbbells for the people were crazy.
Yeah.
I remember this one.
So this workout was there. Then the first year when the pirouettes came. So this workout was okay for me. Yeah. But we had also seated legless rope climbs. Okay. And the legless rope climbs has been my weakness. Okay. So I was happy that I managed to finish the workout, I think. But yeah, I think the pirouettes like saved me a bit. And another.
You placed 34.
34. Yeah.
I mean, you qualified 30. So
pretty much. I would say that
the workouts didn't favor you.
In qualifier they were better for me.
More complex. And after this, how did you feel? Like, I want more?
This was like showing me that actually it is possible. Like, I think the first competitions showing me that it is possible. At that point, you had to be in top 10 or 11 to qualify for the games. Okay. Of course, this was like far away, but I had belief in me that if I keep training, getting stronger, that's possible. Okay. Then we continued working with Celia the whole next year. Okay,
preparing for the next semi-finals.
Yes.
These semi-finals were in Paris, I think?
No, in Lyon.
In Lyon.
And I didn't qualify.
You didn't qualify, okay. How was the qualifying system? Was the same, like finals at that time?
Yes, quarterfinals and then 40 girls.
Okay.
And I was 47th.
47th.
Yeah, so I was all the time hoping until...
This was because of the ring muscle ups?
I'm thinking now, what was it? Was it this GHC 10 ring muscle ups? I think it was 3 rounds, 10 ring muscle ups, GHDs, or was it an open workout? I remember I did it in Latvia, but I don't
keep talking. I will search for the workout.
So I'm quite not sure what was in the quarterfinals, but there was something what it was finishing with 15 ring muscle ups. It was a row, cleans, toes to bars, and then, or was it an open workout?
I mean, I
it was an open workout.
didn't do them, so I don't know.
Anyways, I didn't qualify. It was, I think, the most stressful 2 weeks of my life. I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat normally.
At this time, it was like 5 days quarterfinals. I think you had like 2 windows to do them.
Yeah,
so
and I knew that I'm 47th, so I was waiting for the video reviews to be done. I was hoping they will check the ring muscle up workout for the lockouts, so maybe people will get some no reps there.
Okay.
And then the workout was snatches, rowing, and box step ups, like an EMOM of max reps or something.
Yeah, I remember
a lot of girls got like, a lot of people, not girls, but people got no reps there.
Okay.
This workout for me was good. I didn't lose any points there. But they in the end, I think they checked only 2 workouts, and 2 of the workouts they didn't check. So I was all the time still like hoping that I will make it to this 40, and then also like even like 2 weeks before, I was hoping that maybe some of the girls will decide not to compete and I will get an invite. But it didn't happen. Then I even wrote for French Throwdown. That do they have any free spots in RX that I would just come and compete in Lyon. But they didn't answer.
French Throwdown, come on.
And then out of nowhere, I have no idea why, but they wrote me from Taroña Games from Valencia if I would like to compete. It was the same weekend as
at the semi-final. I think this year I don't know if exactly the same weekend, but if not, it was the one before,
one after. It couldn't be the same because Anna was competing.
Anna was involved. I think maybe the next one.
Could be.
I think so. Because they announced the dates like a long time ago. I think they didn't want them to. They decided not to change them. Because they were like, we don't have this level of athletes. So we'll keep for the community. Very good. Before I ask you about this, I just want to say thank you to PICISL. Because let us this space, and we are here on the tent, and they have been supporting you for 1 year or so, like that. Just wanted to say this.
Yes, big thanks from my side also. We have been enjoying the grips and everything a lot.
Yeah, the grips are the best ones.
My first official, let's say, sponsor who...
It was PICISL.
It was PICISL.
So from that to second in Wodapalooza.
That's amazing.
Now you went to Taroña Games, and if I don't remember, but you placed first, tied with Anna Alqueza. Tell us about it.
So I took some time to think if I will go there or no, but I was like, as I'm from Estonia, the weather is always bad. So I was checking the weather forecast. In Lyon, it promised rain. In Valencia, it promised sun and like crazy warm. I'm like, okay, I will go to this competition. Let's go. So I bought the plane tickets, and then turned out that another group of Estonians were going to this competition.
Nice.
They are not from Tallinn, they are from another city. Before this competition, I didn't know a lot about them. We had like met in Estonian competitions, but we weren't like in close contact. And then we met there, and I'm like so grateful to meet them there because they are so nice people. And I went to Taroña Games alone, but I never felt alone because already in the first day when I went there, we met in the beach, and then we like did everything together, the registration, everything. So we are still in a very close contact, and we have met in other competitions also. So with Taroña, 2 very good things came. I was first time I was aware of grit programming. And then I met these Estonian people there.
Nice.
So I decided to.
And it was the first time you placed first in a competition also.
Yes. Okay. And it was like that. There we also had ring muscle ups in the final event with the vest. Oh my God, these ring muscle ups will never
I think you had snatch also maybe.
Yes. And I failed. I don't remember how we could do the snatch. Was it an EMOM or something? I think I lifted like 3 or 4 different weights. And I failed every lift. I failed, then I lifted. I failed, I lifted. I failed, I lifted.
Okay.
And I think I finished with 72 kilos. So was my PR.
Okay. Good. I remember. I mean, at the time, I didn't know you.
Yeah.
But I remember at that time, Ana Alquezar, the girl that you typed with, was doing grit programming.
Yeah.
So we were with Gerard, like following the competition and everything.
Yeah.
And I remember Gerard sending an audio like, how is this Giri won because they were tied, but Anna won the final, so she should have won or whatever. Like angry Gerard. And I had to explain like, Gerard, I'm sorry, but in the rule book it says the one that has the highest, and it is this, we cannot change, it is what it is. Bad luck now, it doesn't matter. Anna did really good.
Yeah.
I remember this.
This I didn't know.
Yeah.
So there were good events for me. There were the heavy rope double under event.
Nice.
Then there was Teka comp or something like that. So similar to High Rocks. We had like a running track.
I remember this.
So this was good for me. And that was good that we had like eight events, I think, 8 scores at least.
Okay.
So A, B, but we had 8 scores, so the more scores better for me. And I was already like so happy, like competing under the sun, the people around, and then I liked a lot how Anna was moving in gymnastics movements.
Yeah, she has crazy good
ring muscle ups, everything. And then she had a shirt, like sometimes all you need is grit programming. So this was like the first time I'm like, what is this grit programming? And then I knew that we ended up being tied, the same amount of points, and I was like, I don't care, I can be first, I can be second, I mean, anyways, I already won that, it's good for me. So actually it came as a surprise for me that I finished first, like they called me on a podium being first. And then some like days passed, and then I wrote to Anna about not about the program, but to ask if it would be possible, because my dream had always been to go on a training camp to Spain and like to train in Spain. So I asked from her like if she would be up to like to have a training camp together with me, or I can go and train there. And she like took her time to answer me, but finally she answered. And then she said that the grit programming will have a camp in Vitoria. And then I'm like, okay, cool, I will come.
Let's go.
And then she said like, no, maybe not the best camp to come because the coach, the main coach, is not speaking any English, and everybody will be speaking Spanish. Then I'm like, oh, okay, I was already like in my head coming, but now I can't come. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then in the end, I think I asked so many questions from her about the program and everything, and she was like, oh, I will just give you the contact of the manager. So she gave me your contact.
And I got a message on Instagram. Hi, I'm Andra.
I
mean, Anna had already told me like, I'm talking with this girl, and she's going to grade you. She was very nice to introduce you and everything.
Okay, that's good. And then I think not a lot of time passed, like a couple of weeks, I think.
No, I think did we talk by FaceTime or something, or just writing and
I liked it a lot that we were like writing, texting, and then you were like this very politely and asked like if you would like to make a video call, or you would like to continue talking here, or you would like to like come to Barcelona. I knew at that time that I wouldn't be comfortable making a video call, so it's like.
So for me, I always offer this like for sponsors or for a client, for whatever, but in my head it's like, please don't say the call, please don't say the call, please don't say the call. It's
like awkward like this, I don't know. And then I was like, I will come to Barcelona. And I came. And at that time...
for our side, like, this crazy girl from Estonia is coming here to train, it's like...
Why? And then at that time I didn't come with an idea that I will definitely come and join grit programming. I was still working with Silja.
Because we haven't talked about it. I mean, I have talked about it with you, but at the time, were you contacting because you weren't like happy with Silja, or because you wanted something different, or what motivated you to do this change or this approach?
The first motivation was that to be able to come and train in Spain.
Okay.
So this was like the first I even got the idea and started thinking about that, and then I actually understood that After we didn't qualify for the semi-finals, I wasn't quite happy with the program, and I missed having a lot of volume, hard trainings, long training sessions, and she had a different approach with taking down the volume. But maybe the problem there was that we didn't communicate it through. But she just made a decision, and for me, I felt like I'm a bit maybe. I don't have a lot of time. I'm pretty old already in CrossFit world. Let's say like that. At that time, I felt like that because Mallory O'Brien and Haley Adams were coming with 16, 18 years old, and then yes, I felt like I'm not happy, but I also didn't want to make any like decisions behind her back, that I will change the program and then tell her that I will change it. So I told also for her that I'm coming to Spain to Grit to meet with you, and maybe I can like once in a while come and train with you. But everything changed already on the first day when you introduced me to everyone, and then somehow just inside I felt that it's the right place to be, and I like the people, I like the Gerard a lot, and then we trained together. There was Victor. You all could feel like you were making a lot of effort. We were all training together. We even went to this other city where the Anna and Lisa were Anna and Lisa were living to train together with them because somehow
that we went to eat some paella there.
Exactly.
And you ate it and you like it because you took a second this.
And then you also didn't give me any pressure that I should decide now or something, but I said no, I'm decided.
I want to.
And then before I left back to Tallinn, then we had we sat down with Gerard, all three of us. You were helping to translate. At that time, I think Gerard wasn't that comfortable in English. But now the improvement is crazy
totally.
big. We can discuss everything with
that. He knows typical English in school and everything, but I think now he's 35, so maybe it was 13 years without talking or anything, so for him was holy shit, I have to remember everything. But now he's been working with you 2 to 3 years, something like that.
And I remember at that time Gerard told he would be very happy to have an individual athlete competing in the semi-finals. And in my head, I'm thinking no, we want to go to the games, but the semi-finals. But okay, let's start with the semi-finals.
Let's start with this.
So and then we started training together, and I couldn't be any happier. Really, it's not just to say it that I'm very happy, but from my heart, I'm really happy with all the Grit community you have around, and Gerard has as a programmer, as a person, and as a coach. So it came as a surprise for me that he understands the athlete so good, so good, and he knows what to say, when to say. He doesn't look like this a person who would feel how you're feeling emotionally and being able to really calm you down or whatever. So this is I need it a lot. I don't have, let's say, yes, I have my family, my friends, but I don't have a partner in life next to me. So let's say when I'm in competitions or everywhere, I really need this emotional support. And when we are on live competitions, I get it from you. You're coming with me, and Gerard is not traveling a lot and coming to the competitions, but through WhatsApp and voice messages, I get it also from him, and that's very, very important. So to have this 100% trust that I feel I'm giving my 100% and I get the same back from you and Gerard. So that's, I think, the most important base. Even I would say more important than the programming. Of course, the programming is very important, but to have open cards, open discussions, and
because the programming has to depend on this.
Yes,
because
exactly.
If you don't know how the athlete is feeling, how the athlete is after the training, the volume, how it's managing the volume or whatever. The programming can be very good, but it's not going to be very good for that athlete.
Yeah,
so this is very
exactly.
important.
And you need to believe and trust in what you're doing.
Yeah,
so do
100%.
not have any doubts that, but why I'm doing that kind of workout, why he's writing it. It's like, it never crosses my mind. There are like crazy hard workouts, but I'm like, why? Why? But it's never a question like why we are doing it. It's always like we are doing it.
I think this is very important to have this trust, and this comes a lot with the athlete. So an athlete like you is very easy to work with because you trust 100%. Because we have been through the years with a lot of types of athletes, and we have seen that this kind of athletes that doesn't trust that much the coach, they never last. They never last with anybody. Because
that's
they
true.
start to questioning the things because they hear another thing that maybe both things are right. But at this time for you is this thing. So this is very important. I always remember they are telling me when these kind of athletes begin to appear, like in the beginning of grit, very early, it's like he cannot question this. Give me feedback. I need the feedback, like I'm tired, today I'm more tired than yesterday, I'm sore from here, I have a little pain from here, but never tell me this is too many rib muscle ups for the program. And if I put you to swim from here to Badalona, that is a town that is very close, very far from Barcelona, because I think this is the best for you, you have to do it. You cannot question it. He's like, I would never question my coach telling me to go to whatever crazy thing that he's doing if I decided to and committed to work with him.
Totally.
If you pick a coach and you see that everything is crazy, I understand you start to hesitate, but the first step is, okay, I'm not feeling good. The coach will be, okay, let's see why I'm not feeling good. But saying like, this is wrong, it's not helping anything.
No.
So if you are as an athlete, are like you, they're not good for you. Because the coach will have many athletes, but the athlete has only one coach.
Yes,
so
exactly.
It depends on you.
Totally. And there was one thing what I wanted to say.
This side is like very easy to work with you for Gerard. He's always, he's the happiest with you because it's like, Andra is amazing. He does everything I put to her, and also like the amount of feedback that you gave him, is like for him really important. Because he knows every day how are you feeling, how did you do this workout, and he knows how to program the next workout because he has all the information. It's very important.
And for me, I was so happy that finally I can share everything because I wanted to share how I did in a training. And of course, my friends will get tired and they're like, no, what do we do with this information? And I always have a timer on my hand, so I was always taking times of my round times, of writing down in the notepad the splits and everything. In the beginning, I was a bit hesitating that how much I can share with Gerard and how much information he can handle, but it works. It works very good that I feel that I can share everything, and also like thinking like telling him the final time of the workout, what it gives him, pretty much nothing. Okay, he knows when I finished, but how I did the sets, how long I took for transition, how I moved, everything. He doesn't get any information from just the time. So
because at your level, it's very important how you are moving, how you are breaking, how this movement fell after this other movement. It's very important.
So in the beginning, I would say like the first year, we changed a lot of movements, like not a lot of movements changed, but the efficiency of the movement. So it was very important to even make a video how I was doing the burpees or how I was doing butterfly chest to bars or whatever. So
and you are very stubborn with it. It helps a lot. Because sometimes you say like, okay, so in this power snatch, like weight, try it with 5 different kinds of movements. Some athletes are more close-minded, like this is my way, this is, don't change this. So it's, you are always open-minded, let's try this. Even you are the first one that you see something on Instagram, this girl is doing this, can I try? So this was after this 2024, you didn't qualify, and then I think you had Wodapalooza? No, or Dubai was first. No, the Wodapalooza was before.
Wodapalooza was before.
Before semi-finals.
Before semi-finals, exactly. So we had like, then I was still working with Celia, and I didn't qualify for Wodapalooza. And then 2 weeks before Wodapalooza, or even 1 week before Wodapalooza happened, I got an invite. And I'm like, I got an invite, what I will do? And it's like 1 week, let's see if I can get the plane tickets. So at that time it was 40 girls, 20 invites, 20 with a qualifier. So I came here, also Thursday, Friday, the competition, and of course it was raining. So they had to change some of the workouts. For example, the bar muscle up, they had to change. We did like burpees and deadlifts instead, and then on the parallels, I think the dips we had, but we didn't have some other gymnastics movement. And in one workout where we had keeping chest to bar pull-ups, they changed to strict pull-ups and lighter dumbbell. It used to be heavier dumbbell, but lighter dumbbell. So let's say they changed the workouts in my benefit again. And I ended up being 6th.
Nice. Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah. And
this was, I think, for you at that time,
highest.
Was a very high surprise. Like, you
crazy. And I think it was the first competition what I could really like enjoy without being not nervous at all, because no expectations. We were just happy to be in Wodapalooza competing here, and like whatever happens is good. And finishing 6th, it was like, I don't know.
So this happened.
Yes. And then I think it was like a very strong hit that you won't qualify for the semi-finals, because everything was going like uphill, like what then, now suddenly happened. So it was that year. So
then you began with us.
It was June. Yes, June.
And you signed up for Barcelona, I think, that year.
Yes. Barcelona. And I think I even signed up for Barcelona before knowing that I will join Grit. Although one of the qualifiers I did in Grit.
Maybe.
But it was toes to bars and dumbbell hang cleans or something like that.
I don't even remember.
I remember you told me not to do the toes to bars unbroken.
But you did it.
I did.
I mean, at the time, I didn't know you a lot. But I now know you. Unbroken is your way.
Yes.
Unbroken and slow.
Unbroken and slow.
I saw a video of one of your interview that you were saying like, I did my thing. I started slow, I keep going slow, but I didn't stop. So it is like that. So then Barcelona, you won.
Yes.
The first year,
yes.
You won. And then we went to Dubai.
Yes, then we went to Dubai.
You placed 6th?
6th again.
So it was huge, I think.
And with Dubai the same, no expectations, just being able
and
to...
you won one event or 2?
One event, yes.
One of the
double under and sandbag.
You like this.
And I was doing very good in this obstacle course in terms of running. But I lost my these wristbands already in the middle of the obstacles.
But I remember this was like my first competition with you, because in Barcelona I remember that in the obstacle course, when you failed 3 obstacles, you were done. You were done. You failed the third one, like in the middle of the race. And you keep going.
Yes.
In the race for no points. Just losing energy for the next workouts. And it was like, why?
Because I wanted to get the full experience of the track. So I finished. We had like my favorite obstacles coming. We had the rope climb. Then we had the shooting, and then I was like,
fun.
I want to finish this race.
Yeah, you did amazing. And then the next one was Wodapalooza again.
Yes.
And this one, the one you get COVID?
Yes. Not COVID, but
some flu.
Flu A.
Flu.
So I have never in my life been that sick.
You were dying.
I was
trying to do the first workout, I remember. I remember I have a video that you went down out of the bike.
Eco bike was the first movement, eco bike.
And you look at me and you did like...
Yes, I'm like I'm dying. I'm dead.
Because it was a really good workout.
Very good workout.
I think you would have won it.
It was eco bike, very good for me. Running in the sand, box step overs, dropping the vest, running, box step overs.
And you played like, I don't know, 10th or something like that.
But I was able to finish it. But I remember stepping over the box and I'm like, I will like faint here, like
almost
crossing.
the
The legs were crossing and everything. at that time, I think we didn't know that the situation is that bad. I think at that time,
we tried.
Yeah, we tried. At that time, I had already 38 temperature. So we finished the workout. We went back to the hotel, and I think for 24 hours full, I was just sleeping. Then I remember trying to go to the kitchen to make food, and I'm like, Chewy, I'm too tired to stand. I can't make food.
I can't.
It was like
it was
awful. And then I think on Saturday or Sunday was the first nice day. It was like cold. It was really cold also. And it was a first sunny day, and I was feeling better. So we took the bikes and we went to the downtown Miami.
Yeah.
And I remember at that time, first day I was feeling okay, and then we took the bikes, and you were like biking crazy fast. Like,
I think I wasn't
dying here.
biking that hard.
Probably you were biking normally.
But you were sick,
but
so.
for me, you were like racing there. Then we had Tote with us. Tote was somewhere in the middle. That was me. So, and then on Monday, I think we were flying back.
Yeah.
And the flight back was awful.
Yeah.
I have never felt that bad. And then we had
a couple of days I got sick.
Yes, and you got sick.
Yeah.
And I remember Rinchus or Gerard telling me that in 5 years you have never missed work or never coming to the gym.
So it was like, no, I don't went to the gym. This sometimes I do, but I don't pick my laptop with me.
Ah, okay,
so
okay.
they were like, he hasn't taken the laptop. He's not going like crazy.
It's crazy, yeah. And 5 days you were out. So it was crazy. And so that was last year's experience.
But then you recover and you were able to go to
the semifinals. Actually that's true that I didn't go back home, but I came to Barcelona. And then we had to do Malaga's qualifier and French throwdown qualifier. I'm still thinking that I have no idea how it was possible because
you
how I was.
I think for Malaga wasn't that hard.
Yeah.
Because
in the end, the 80 girls, all the girls got.
But even before the end, like the field wasn't that hard. In the qualifier at the time, and also in France, I don't know if they were after and you were feeling better, but also I remember you won the qualifier. But because they disqualify a lot of girls.
A lot of girls for the clean. Exactly. And yes, the French was after. True, because this I was doing already back at home. So I think we had Malaga, then we had PICISL Pamplona Games.
It's true that in PICISL you weren't
not feeling good. And I remember this competition I couldn't enjoy at all. I was 3 weeks away from home. I was sick. I was feeling homesick, and I want to go home.
I remember seeing you at the competition. Like, this is not my Andra.
And then I went home. Then we had the French throwdown qualifiers. We qualified for both. And then I think I started to recover from the sickness and everything. And to train.
You went to Malaga. You did a very good competition there. You played, I think, sixth. The thing is that there were couple of events that weren't good for you, like 1 rep max, then heavy snatches, also the bar muscle up. So 3 out of 6 workouts were bad for you. So we were like already knowing like, okay, let's do this as the best that you can. But we weren't expecting to be on the top. And you played 6th, so we were like crazy happy. You did the snatch like really well. And there were like 2 very bad events. Snatch, heavy Isabel, and then so third, the complex, and then there was echo bike and bar muscle up one stack, and of course there were 2 workouts, but they carried over to French throwdown. It was heavy Isabel and then bar muscle up. I remember that since you did so well in this heavy Isabel, when we saw French was like, okay, there is no 1 rep max, there is this heavy Isabel that you managed to do very well. So we went to the French like, you have your chances here. But then the first day happened, and you are an athlete that is like used to be on the top the first day and going down from there, because typically competition have the endurance workouts first, so you place very good there. And in the French, I remember it was the rowing and
skier,
this endurance
bike.
Also, but a lot of machines, maybe not the best for you, but it's still good. But you didn't place as good as you were expecting.
think all of us were expecting.
Yeah.
Gerard was expecting to be in top 3, I think.
Yeah, or maybe top 5,
Yeah.
and you play like top 10.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And I mean, when you want to go to the games, you don't want to be top 10,
Yeah.
you want to be top 5 in everything.
Yeah.
And especially the workout that you think is good for you.
Exactly.
And then the other workout was the dumbbell one with it was burpee box.
Burpee box and powers.
And I remember you were they gave you some no reps that were good reps because we had the video and everything.
Yeah.
And this was like a sprint workout.
Yes.
So you do some like critical positions.
Yes.
And you placed like 10 maybe in the first day overall.
Yeah.
And I remember like you were down at that time.
Yeah. I think I was down for the no reps because they were so costly no reps.
Yeah.
In a sprint workout, you get no reps for not true no reps. So I think the rule was that one head of the dumbbell needs to touch the ground, but the judge wanted for both heads to be touching the ground.
I think it was both heads, but he said no one.
Anyways, we got like 3 no reps in the end.
In a sprint workout.
In a sprint workout, and it was the couple of seconds what we lost. So
I think this came into your head because then you did the heavy Isabel.
Yeah.
And you did way worse.
Way worse.
But way worse.
Yeah, I failed reps, what I didn't do in Malaga, and I even didn't finish. In Malaga, we finished before time cap, and in French, I think I had like 8 reps not done. It really was.
So you went into the middle of the second day. You were like,
and we were in France and it was raining.
Nothing good for you. But then the final day came. There were 2 events. And you won both of them, I think.
Actually, I think I got 3 event wins.
Yeah, you won 3 events.
Heavy double under and toes to bar, then running and overhead lunges.
Yeah, true.
And then chest to bar and sandbag.
And like you placed finally 5th. So you didn't get to the games for 2 positions. So I think that we analyzed competition afterwards, and it was like, okay, this is a learning. Like, no matter what happened in 1, 2, 3 events, you have to stay focused.
Yeah, exactly, totally. And of course, we were thinking, what if?
Always.
If we could have done the Isabel time from Malaga, and if we wouldn't have got the no reps, then actually we would have placed 3rd. So let's say it was already at that time, it was possible to qualify for the games. If everything would go perfectly, we would be able to do that. So it also gave some confidence for the upcoming season.
For sure. And after that, just to finish, because we have been talking a lot, I don't know the time, but it's dark. Now no one is here anymore. You came to Barcelona again. You won again.
Yes.
So you are the defending title of Barcelona for next year. 2 titles. You are the only athlete to get this. And then the next one was UAE Storm.
UAE Storm Games. Yes.
You placed 4th here.
4th, yes.
1 position out of the podium.
So there also we got a lot of event wins. Can't now say by heart, I would say. I think we had 7 scores maybe.
I think so.
And I think we got like 3 event wins, then some top 3 finishes. Then I was the last one in the snatch. And that's about it. Because that field was that they were like, let's say, couple of strong girls. So if you will finish last, you're done. And it's more like if you will stay in top 5 all the time, you have better chances.
Sometimes when the field is not very competitive, for you it's not good. Because you are not competitive at all. I'm sorry. In the weights. So even if the girls are not top high level, they will beat you. So it's more difficult for you.
True.
And after this, you came here to Wodapalooza. What were your expectations?
I knew that the field will be very, very strong. There will be only 20 girls, 10 with qualifiers, 10 with invites. Because of my shoulder injury, I wasn't feeling that confident. So to be honest, I was very worried. We couldn't do the preparation what we are usually doing before these bigger competitions. We couldn't do any hanging gymnastics. So I wasn't feeling my most confident, but Gerard showed me other ways that there are workouts what I can do very good, and the goal was to try to do as good in workouts what are in my wheelhouse, let's say like that, and still try to come and do the best, not thinking about the shoulder. In placement wise, I thought that I would be happy, very, very happy to be in top 5. This would be like amazing. In my dreams, maybe yes, I would think that maybe the place on the podium would somehow be possible. In my head, I was pretty sure that Lucy Campbell will win with a big, big lead, like far ahead.
Yeah.
Then there will be someone sitting on the second place, also far ahead. And then if I could make it to the podium, then it would be just for luck. There would be like, I don't know, 4 or 5 girls around the same points and fighting for the third place.
These were your expectations?
These were the expectations.
For me, it was like after 1, 2, 2, 3 events, you were like first.
Yeah.
And it was like she will come down as usual.
Yeah.
Like, she begins in the top always, and then she drops.
Yeah.
And the waves were coming.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay, this event is the one that is going to put us in the top 5 or something like that. But you were not lucky, but the field, your competitors weren't good also in this event.
Yeah.
The ones that you have closed.
Have closed me, yeah.
So the girls that did good in the first events didn't do good.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because typically strong girls are not that good in cardio and that. So you end going to the final event in the first place.
Yes.
So this was like, okay.
Yeah, I remember you told me like, Andra, you're first. I'm like, impossible.
yeah. We're like that. Like, you're still first. Yeah. And I remember being in the warm up, and I knew you had this pain in the bench press. So I asked you like, okay, how is your pain? And you told me 3 to 5, and I was like, okay, it's good.
It's good, yeah.
Because 3 to 5 in competition
is
being you that you have the capacity to suffer, it's like, I'm confident you won't stop with this.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you were going to be so good in this workout because we knew that bench press is not your best movement.
No.
You weren't able to train it, and some girls we knew they were going to be pretty fast in this bench press, but somehow we don't know how you managed to do the 3 sets unbroken of this bench press, and you ended up ending second, third.
I know we're on third. Yeah.
And that's what you need to do to be in the podium, and you got it.
Yeah, that happened. Yes.
What were your feelings in the first round of the workout when you were last? Because you were moving so slow.
Last. I was expecting for the girls to move fast in the bench, but that they are that fast, it came as a surprise. I had like 5 reps done, and then next to me is like 14, 15 going. I'm like,
you guys like any samples before we go?
No, thank you. Thank you. And then I'm like, okay, this train has left. They are like going. I hope I will end up in top 5 at least or somewhere. And but in the back of my head, I still knew, and Gerard also told me that I can get some ground back with the handstand walk and lunges. With the lunges, no, the girls were all very good in lunges.
But the amount of lunges
was very short, very short.
Handstand walk.
Yeah, and it came down to handstand walk. So I saw that I'm catching up some girls with a handstand walk already in the first round. So I was like, okay, I hope I won't be the last.
You were like moving fast.
Yeah.
But you were like still the last, I think, when you arrived
to the bench.
But I mean, you were like at the beginning last by 30 seconds, and now you were last by tight.
Yeah. Then the second round came. Then I saw that the girls next to me were starting to break, and I was almost able to catch them with my set. Then we went to the handstand walk. Then I saw that I'm starting to catch them, and the girls start to rest a bit longer on the handstand walk. And then the third round, I felt the shoulder bringing the dumbbell up, but it was the most painful part. Then pressing was okay. And then I remember you told me in a warm-up before that you won't feel it in a competition, and you will just come out from the competition telling me, Chewy, it was all good, I didn't feel anything. And then I'm like, okay, I try to make it like that. So I try to totally forget about the pain or discomfort in the rep, in the bench, but just trying to make sure I get every rep, pushing strong together with my both hands. Then I had 10 reps done, and I knew that if I will keep the focus, I can do the last 5 reps. I finished the last 5 reps, and then I knew that, okay, I'm
you were
good.
done because you finished the bench before your competitors, except from Lucy Campbell.
Until the third round, 15 reps of bench press, I was scared. And when the 15 reps were done, I could like, whew, okay.
Because in the handstand wall, you were going to. Yeah, for sure.
So it was like a very, very big relief finishing this workout, because in a warm-up area, we did only 5 reps, and I said like, that's enough. We have limited amount of reps, and so I didn't know how much is the limited amount of reps, how many reps we can do. So I wasn't sure if I will be able to finish the workout, and so finishing this workout and placing second in the heat, I was very, very happy. At that moment you also realized that most likely I will be on the podium, and
most likely no, we were sure. I mean, you were first, so we were sure about it. It was huge. We leave it like it was crazy. Because your bench press in the last set, when you were like in the 8th rep, you look like you weren't going to do the 9. You were going to fail. The numbers were going to fail into your head. But you keep going. And we were like shouting crazy. It was amazing. It was a huge experience for us. And I think everybody from home, from Spain, and for following you, it was really, really, really good.
I think also that this workout gave a lot of emotions for everybody. And thinking now back, it was like 10 minutes, and the rest of the competition was cancelled because of the heavy rain, the thunder. So let's say if the rain would have come like 5-10 minutes earlier, we wouldn't have been doing the workout. I would have won the competition.
Because they cancelled for the
They cancelled the last event, but looking now back, I wouldn't take it that we would cancel the last event and I would win the competition, because first of all, it wouldn't feel fair. It wasn't a full competition, and I think the emotions, what I had to go through, what I got, the emotions what everybody else who care about me had to go through, I think it's worth it that we still got to do the workout.
100% agree. Prize money is less, but we are not here for the money.
Exactly.
We are here because we love the sport. I think it's very important for you to feel that you earn the second position against CrossFit Games, people that have been the podium of the CrossFit Games, so it's huge. I know that now everybody is like, who the hell is Andra Moistus? So you are Andra Moistus, you have to tell us all about you. I hope to be on your side when you reach the games, and I'm sure you will do it.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Thank you to PICISL again. I think they want to close the stand. So we are going to leave.
Sorry, we are closing.
We are going to have dinner to celebrate.
To celebrate.
So that's all.
Okay. Thank you.